Did you get ready in the dark or something? 'Cause you look like a beautiful nightmare.
Hello, my Scorpio rising. Welcome to your September 2021 astrology tarot update. My name is Tessa and you're watching my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, you already know how it goes, okay? We're going to shuffle this Astro Soul Oracle deck. We're going to see what planetary or house or zodiacal or moon phase or asteroid. We're going to see what energies are coming out for you for September that we need to look at, and you know, we're just gonna see. We're just gonna take a look to see what pops out. We're gonna play a little game of connect the dots and take a look at the astrology for September 2021 according to your rising sign to see where this energy is falling in what area of your life. So if you are new to my channel, this is how we do these monthly readings over here. So make sure you're a Scorpio rising. And keep watching, okay? If you're not a Scorpio rising, hey, you're totally more than welcome to keep watching this, and you know, you might learn something. So with that being said, let's get into it. What is going on with my Scorpio rising for September 2021? Messages from the great abyss, please. Astrological energies for Scorpio rising. All right, we're getting started with the waxing crescent, okay? And you know how it goes when I pull a moon phase card. When I pull a moon phase card, we're going to take a look exactly when that moon phase is going to happen for you in September and what zodiac sign it's going to be in, what area of your life it's going to be transiting through, okay? So it says over here, inspiration, creativity, growth, accomplishments, and learning, okay? So the waxing crescent, okay. My my moon phase app really likes to jump around. It likes to go back in time, and I'm like, no, honey, you need to stay in September. Stop jumping around from this date to that date. Okay, here we go. So waxing crescent, that comes right after the new moon. So the waxing crescent is going to begin September 8th, and it's going to begin in the sign of Libra. Now, usually the crescent and the gibbous phases last like a couple of days. So it's kind of like this day-to-day kind of mood flow of energy that's kind of going on that we're really like kind of tapping into, like we're more sensitive to, okay? So there's going to be some kind of energy going on here. So we're going to see exactly where this is going to fall in your chart, but it's starting September 8th, and it's going to go until September 12th, right before the first quarter moon, okay, September 12th. So it's starting in Libra and ending in Sagittarius, okay. So, all right, so yeah, so this is going on, this is going to happen very much in the realm, in like your spiritual realm, and then how that is going to reflect back to you as an individual, as well as like your possessions and your values. So the waxing crescent moon is going to begin in Libra in your 12th house, and the 12th house is the house of like spirituality, like artists, like your artistic visions, like how you think about things and how you reflect on the world when you're in your private life, when you are, you know, alone. And then it's going to transit into your first house of self, your ego, like your own vision of you. And then it's going to finish up in Sagittarius in your second house of personal possessions, values, and emotional, financial security. So you are going to have... So Scorpio, there's going to be definitely some feels kind of going on here, okay? When we're talking about the moon phases, there's going to be like maybe some shifts in emotions. There's going to be like some feelings kind of going on around like your creativity and how your like dream world is allowing you as an individual to grow and then expand into your surroundings. So it's like, it's starting like in your subconscious. It's kind of like beginning in your kind of dream world, this like creativity where you're getting your inspiration and how you're like learning from it and like bringing it up into you as an individual and how you choose to exert yourself into the world and like, you know, bring it out, and then how you kind of like initially maybe inspire others and like bring it into your environment, bring it into like the little things that you that you value your possessions, you know, like how you're connected to that. So there's some kind of, you know, you could be feeling very inspired around this time. I don't know, like just in reference, like it's a really interesting kind of energy. Like, you know, you could feel very connected more to these realms right around this time, and it can definitely trigger some creativity or sense of inspiration in you. For the next astrology card, we have another moon card, but we have a solar eclipse. So the most recent solar eclipse was in Gemini, and that was in June. So that was probably a significant solar eclipse for you. I mean, we don't have any solar eclipses happening in September. It says embracing change, revelations, courage, determination, connection. So I feel like whatever is going on over here in reference to like your moods changing and your feelings about things changing, it can have a lot to do with some big thing that happened to you in June. So in June, during this Gemini solar eclipse, there was probably a really big kind of change that happened in your life. You know, maybe you started you started a new job or you moved somewhere, like something new, some big change happened in June. And like you had some revelations and, you know, you started to feel determination for something. And some of those feelings could also still kind of be lingering for September, and you're still kind of like in your feels about that. And you're still like adjusting your creativity and your inspiration to your new environment, to your new surroundings, and trying to get like re-inspired, you know, like it's like, okay, the change happened, you had to acclimate to it, you've like become adjusted, and now you're kind of like trying to like sink in a little bit more. For the final astrological card, we have Mercury. Mercury is planet that rules Gemini and Virgo. It says communication, knowledge, information, and curiosity, okay? So, of course, everybody is going to have a different placement for Mercury in their chart, but we're going based off of the current astrology, okay? And currently, we have Mercury in Libra, or not currently, I'm sorry, but for September, okay? We're not like, I'm not filming this video in September, but we're getting close, So, in September, Mercury is going to be in Libra, okay? And it's going to be in your 12th house. So, a lot of 12th house, a lot of like visionary and spiritual and just kind of like a lot of that like creative energy really kind of like happening in your consciousness, your subconsciousness, unconsciousness. And it's like almost like trying to figure out how to communicate that. Like, how do you put that into words? How do you put that into knowledge, into information? Like, how do you do that? So that could be part of this like creative process that you're in right now, where you're trying to like, you know, break through some kind of artistic expression, okay? So this is like very much the reading that I'm getting here for you, Scorpio rising. Now let's clarify with the Mystic Mondays Tarot. I'm going to pull one card for each of these astrology cards for clarification. So let's clarify the waxing crescent and see what this kind of mood is all about. It's like about 3 days what these moods are all about. Clarify waxing crescent for me. All right, Scorpio, so to clarify, we have the 9 of Swords. Okay, so a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of stress in regards to this, okay, in regards to your creative growth, all right? I really did feel like you were trying to break through something. You're trying to, like, push something through. And it's a little difficult. You could have, the 9 of Swords is Mars and Gemini, so you could have really strong Gemini in your chart, and Mercury is also, like, rules Gemini. It's very, like, mental, there's a lot of mental stimulation. It's very, like, it's very mental energy, and like when you're in your head too much and when you're thinking too much, you can definitely drive yourself crazy. So like, you know, just kind of like be careful around this time. Like you could become really obsessed And I know Scorpio, like Scorpio rising can become a very obsessed sign and very determined and just like passionate about figuring something out. So you could definitely be kind of going through a lot of thinking and a lot of like, you know, just trying to like, you know, push through some final challenge of something that is kind of wanting to break free from, you know, some kind of emotional chains so that it can become like a realized version of itself. All right, let's clarify the solar eclipse. Embracing change, revelations, courage, determination, connection. Okay, let's clarify this solar eclipse that happened back in June, which is still, you know, kind of lingering, still kind of affecting you, this big change. Clarify solar eclipse. No. We don't take the messes. We don't take the messes. All right, Scorpio. Clarification for Scorpio, we have the Ace of Cups. Ooh! Okay, so whatever happened in the beginning of June, it had to do with love, okay? It had something to do with like a new beginning in love, embracing change, revelations, courage, determination, connection. So I feel like you were really determined perhaps to start like a love connection with someone. And I don't know, there's perhaps like some residual energy from that still kind of happening right now. Interesting. I feel like there's this deep part of you that is still very, very much wanting to make a connection. You want to make a love connection, okay? The most recent love connection you made, however, I don't know, maybe it fell through or it didn't really work out, but there's still a part of you that like feels like you want to make a love connection with someone. You know, like it's a motivating factor. It's very much motivating you. Okay, let's move on to Mercury. Let's clarify this Mercury card about communication, knowledge, information, curiosity. Clarify Mercury for me. All right, Scorpio, we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is Saturn in Taurus. Okay, so this is about working really hard. Really kind of like reevaluating and kind of going over again something that you've been working on. Some project that you've been working on, whether it's at work or like a personal project, like a creative, inspired project that is separate from your job. And just kind of like trying to perfect it. And, you know, like you want to see your hard work pay off. You're thinking of new ways to make it better. All right, so September is very, very much about the process for you. September is very much about the creative process for you and how you intellectualize your creativity and your inspiration. That's kind of like the overall theme that I'm feeling over here, Scorpio. So yeah, we're going to leave it at that. And I'm going to pull a final card from the Spirit Animal Oracle as a final message for you to take away and ponder and consider and think about at your own accord. Okay. Final messages for Scorpio rising. Final messages for Scorpio rising. Final messages for Scorpio rising. We have White Raven Spirit. Trust in the magic. Trust in the magic. I love it. All right, Scorpio, that's your final message. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope you stick around and watch more and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So until next time, bye.